like a Hellcat.
Hello everyone and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today I'm going to show both the truck race at Iowa and the Xfinity race in the same video instead of doing separate episodes, and I think I might use that in the future for both trucks and Xfinity and just have one whole episode for Cup by itself. But as you can see, we have Iowa today, and we're going to hop right into this race. We are locked in the playoffs already with 3 wins, I believe, or 2. So we don't have any pressure going on into this race, and I'm hoping for somewhere around a top 15. I always kind of struggle at Iowa. It takes me a while to get up front, or, well, most of the time I don't even get up front, to be honest. But we're going to try and salvage a half-decent finish today. We're just trying to get everything we can get before we hit the playoffs, which is still quite a ways away. We're closing in on the midway portion of the season. We haven't made any rivals in the Truck Series or the Xfinity Series, but the Cup Series is a whole different story. We have, 4 rivals there, or 5, I think. Denny Hamlin's one of them. He's been one of our big rivals. We got Blaney, Austin Dillon, and Kurt Busch as well, and DJ Kennington, so that makes it 5. We're going to send it up the inside here of Ross Chastain. We're just trying to gain as many spots as I can before stage 1 comes to an end here. Now, I'm not going to be showing the whole race. As you can see, now we come to the last lap in stage 1, and I'm just trying to kind of make the truck race kind of short so we can get the Xfinity race in the video as well, so it's not too long of a video. But we come into the last turn 3 and turn 4 on the last lap of stage 1, and we're going to bring it home in the 23rd position. Not much happened at all in that stage, but we're going to see who won the stage. And it was John Hunter Nemechek. I do not believe he's in the playoffs at the moment, so that could very well help him out. But we're going to come now to stage 2, restarting in the 23rd position. Alright, we're going to have 1 extra lap in this stage. It's a 7-lap stage here. Go under Bell in the 45 truck. 3 wide early on. Now, I actually learned after this race that I guess the outside really can work, and I didn't really use it much, unfortunately, in this race. And that certainly could be one of the reasons why I'm not gaining as many positions as I feel like I could be gaining here. Try to get past Joe Nemechek there and Austin Hill. Got Tommy Joe Martin's running up here in 17th in the Diamond Gusset 42 truck. Send it off under him and try to pass him and make the pass. We will do just that as we come to 2 to go now in the second stage, as we send it off in under Todd Gilliland, and we have Austin Cindric battling us on the outside. 3 wide in front of us. Regan Smith is trying to gain as many spots as he can. He's not really going to be a factor, I don't think, this season. As you can see, I don't believe he's in the top 8, but he could be. I haven't really checked the points since last episode, and I don't really remember the playoff standings. But we're going to come to the back straightaway on the last lap in stage 2. At least try to pass Todd Gilliland and Cindric. Maybe you might have to make a little contact here. He's going to clear us, so it's not going to matter. We will get 16th in the second stage. That means now we got one last stage to try to get a decent finish. We did not get stage points, so that's unfortunate. And as you can see, John Hunter won the stage again there. Could he get that first win, I believe? Little bump to Truex there on the restart. They did not get going very well.
Inside.
Kind of cut off Tommy Joe right there.
Steady.
Side by side with Gilliland. He is going to clear, so now we got Bell on our inside, but we clear him, and we're going to dive it in under Gilliland. And I'm going to send it off into turn 1 under Truex.
Still there.
He's fighting hard on that outside.
Outside, real tight.
We can really send it off into the corner, but I really struggle on the basically the center through the exit of the corner when I just dive it in up the inside. Truex is still battling really hard there, giving him as much room as I can. Still gonna fight back. Little contact on the right side of the truck. I think we're gonna clear him now for that. No, he's hanging on. Okay, we will clear him now with just 6 laps to go. We're running 13th, not the best, but I wasn't coming into this race expecting to have a great finish as we come down to just 3 laps to go. And we are still running in the 13th position as we get passed by Austin Cindric with not a very good corner there at all. And I actually lost my audio with this one clip right here coming to the finish, so it's going to be complete silence right up to the line. But the 13 of Cody Coughlin now has a problem. That's going to be a free spot to us, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe he was already a lap down, I guess. That's probably what it was. Oh well. He doesn't run very good anyway, so it doesn't matter. But just fighting as hard as I can right now just to try and catch Ryan Truex there in the 16 truck. As we come to the white flag in the race now. One more lap to at least try and gain one more spot here. Out of turn 2, we did not get a very good run. Truex is probably going to hold us off unless he makes a mistake right here. And he's not going to make a mistake. So we're going to come out of turn 4 and we're going to finish in 13th for the truck race in Iowa. Certainly could have been better. I think maybe if I would have used the outside line a little more, we might have run better. And there's the audio. Finally, the game audio is back. But let's check the finishing order here. Cody Coughlin dead last, so yeah, he had a problem there. He's 3 laps down. John Hunter with the victory here in Iowa. I think that that is his first win of the season, so that will lock him into the playoffs. We'll make sure if that's correct in just a moment here. $34.8 million in our bank. We got 18 playoff points, which is nice, and that was indeed John Hunter's first win of the season. So now we're going to be battling John Hunter in the playoffs. Unless he runs bad, but... Alright, so next race will be the Xfinity Series in Iowa, but before we do that, let's check out the Truck Series standings. We have the most wins still. Bell's right behind us in second. He's got 7 less playoff points, which is going to be an advantage in the future. But now we come to the Iowa Xfinity race starting last. This is the first Xfinity race I have shown on the channel right here. So hopefully we can have a good outing. Right off the bat, struggling to pass these guys, but I'm going to dive it up the inside. Try to get clear of Carl Long and Dylan Lupton. Oh no, that's Timmy Hill back there. Carl Long is in the black car. Ryan Sieg not having a good run here in 35th. Going to send it in 4 wide into turn 3. It might work. It is looking like it's going to work. and it will. That was a pretty bold move, but I mean, we need to try and get as many positions as I can before the end of the stage, just to somewhat set myself up well for stage 2 and then overall in the whole race itself. We'll send it in 3 wide under Ray Black Jr. and Joey Logano. 99 is going to go under us as well, a little contact with Ray Black. But now we come to the white flag in stage 2. We are passing the 2-car Ben Kennedy for only the 27th position, so we have not really worked my way up far, and it's really going to hurt probably the rest of this race. As we come through 3 and 4 now, I'm not sure who won the stage, but we're going to finish 27th in there, so we got some work to do at this point. Alright, so let's see who won stage 1. It is William Byron. He has been on a roll. Not really surprising. But now we're going to come to the beginning of stage 2. See what we can make happen here. 7-lap stage. Send it up the inside of Brandon Brown here, and Brad Keselowski. We clear the 22, but the 86 of Brown is still hanging on pretty tough, but we'll go almost up the inside of Joey Gase. I thought about it, but I backed out when he came down there. I just about wrecked him, really. Try to send it up the inside again of him and Cole Custer. I was expecting Custer to be a pretty big threat in this season, but I do not know where he's running in the points right now. I think he might be near the playoffs, but I don't know if he's actually in right now, and he's obviously not having a very good run, just like us right now. As we go and pass Brennan Poole, he's going to fight back on the outside, but I kind of push up into Chastain, and we will clear Brennan Poole. Now we come to just 2.5 laps remaining in stage 2, running in the 19th position. And you hear it from Brett Griffin there, our spotter, that there's just 20 laps total in this race to go. Does not look like we're going to have a very good stage 2 finish either. As you can see, we do have quite a bit of damage there on the right front. Try to get ahead of Suarez here, might get into his left rear bit as a white flag comes out in stage 2. Try to send it up the inside and make something happen. Gonna have to make one last dive into turn 3 and try to pass that 18. As we go under Clements as well, he's gonna be able to clear us, and Suarez is on our outside, but we should get him at the line. 18th. And a lot of contact after the stage. I'm going to assume William Byron won the stage, and no, he did not. Eric Jones won it. Okay, that's pretty surprising, but let's go to the beginning now of the last stage. It's a 15-lap dash. We're going to go to the outside of Kane before we even got to the line, which would have been a penalty in real life. Well, we made that outside work. We gained 2 spots out of it. Michael Annett having a pretty good run. He is locked into the playoffs. He won a race. I believe it was Daytona that he won. Send it up the outside of him. That outside is actually working pretty decent right now. But now we're clear on the bottom, and I'm going to send it up the inside all the way up to Brendan Gaughan, but I had to really slow down on entry there. Now try to get under Kevin Harvick. We are slowly closing in on a top 10 position. A little more contact with Harvick. He's trying to fight back, but we will clear him as I push up the track. I got really tight there.
Still there. All clear.
Now just 12 laps remaining in the race as what's his face, Brandon Jones, kind of pushed up there, and that allowed us to get under, but he will get the momentum and clear us again.
Stay low, stay low.
Really having to fight hard just to try and make passes, which I'm not complaining. I kind of like that. It's unlike Martinsville and Cup, where you can just blow by everyone because the AI is so easy to beat at Martinsville in the Cup Series. But now we come to just under 5 laps to go. We have worked our way into the 8th position, trying to pass the 62 of Brendan Gaughan, who is hanging on tough, and we've got Ryan Reed, who has ran us down all over me here. Now we've got just 3 to go. I'm trying to hold Reed off, but I'm trying to be offensive and get past the 62 at the same time. Little contact with him out of turn 2.
Hold steady wheel.
Matt Tift up there having a good run. Looks like he's passing Sadler as we get past Brendan Gaughan. Now Ryan Reed looks to our inside. I tried to run him down the track, but it didn't really help. I think it's going to really hurt us because now Brendan Gaughan's going to come back. I kind of cut him off there. Now we go and not pass the 16. He's going to clear us once again. A white flag in the air. See if we can get one more spot out of this. Certainly not going to get that spot now, making a move like that. Brendan Gaughan hanging on the inside. See if we can use that outside to our advantage here.
Stay high, stay high. Hold steady wheel.
And that's not going to happen. Brendan Gaughan is going to get the position on the last lap, and we will finish in 9th in Iowa. Certainly could have been a little bit better, but I'm happy with the top 10. We did better here than what we did in the Truck Series. So let's check out the finishing order here. Eric Jones 1, Ty Dale in 2nd, and William Byron in 3rd. Timmy Hill in 40th. $29,000 payout there. But William Byron, as you can see, has 3 wins, 20 playoff points. I got, like as you can see there, I got 2 wins. Those were pretty early in the season, and then I haven't won since. I started the season off in both Trucks and Xfinity really well. Actually, I won Daytona, I believe, in Xfinity. And obviously in Cup, I only have a win at Kansas, but next will be the Cup race at Sonoma for the next episode. I know we've made a lot of rivals already, and I feel like we're going to make even more now, and we're probably going to get raced hard by our rivals once again, just like we have been in the past handful of Cup races. So that's certainly going to be an interesting one. Eric Jones has the most playoff points in Xfinity, good for him, but that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you for watching, and let me know how you like 2 races in 1, so I'll see you guys next time.